soft introduction and relaxation induction. Hello and welcome. Before we begin our gentle story tonight, let's allow your body and your mind to slow down. You've carried so much today. Thoughts, tasks, emotions, weight, and now. This is your time. This is your quiet space. So I invite you, softly, to take a deep breath in and out, and again, slowly in and gently out. Feel your body sink wherever you are resting, the bed or the chair or the quiet place you have chosen. Feel it support you fully, completely. There is nothing you must hold, no armor to wear, no duty to fulfill. Not right now. Now, soften the space around your eyes. Let your shoulders melt downward. Unclench the jaw. Relax the hands. Relax the legs. And let every part of you ease into stillness. If your mind wanders, that's perfectly fine. Just notice and gently return to the sound of my voice, to the rhythm of the story, to the calm we are weaving together. In a few moments, we will step into another time, another world, one filled with rustling leaves, glowing moonlight, ancient trees, and the soft tread of a weary night. So now, when you're ready, let your imagination open like a lantern being lit in the darkness. Transition to Story World. Our story tonight begins on a forest path, a path soft as a lullaby. The kind of path where every step feels cushioned by moss and fallen leaves. The kind of path where silence itself seems to hum with peace. It is the late evening, long after the sun has gone down. The sky above is velvet dark, pricked with stars that seem to breathe with a slow rhythm. And in the stillness of that night, a lone figure walks. His name is Sir Rowan. Introducing Sir Rowan. Rowan is not like the knights of loud tales and boisterous songs. He does not march in shining armor with trumpets. He does not seek glory or conquest. Instead, Rowan is gentle, tired, and tonight, simply walking home from a long journey. His boots press softly into the earth. His cloak, frayed at the edges, sways with each step. He carries only a small satchel, and at his side, a sword that has not been drawn for many weeks. The forest welcomes him. It folds around him like a blanket. The breeze stirs, just faintly, carrying the scent of pine, and damp moss, and earth that has been kissed by dew. Rowan pauses, and listens. There is a rustle perhaps, a fox slipping into its burrow. There is the low call of an owl, drifting across the branches, and there is the soft heartbeat of the forest itself. The whispering oak. At last, he reaches a clearing, and there, at its very heart, stands the oak. It is vast, older than the walls of any castle Rowan has seen. Its trunk rises thick and steady, the bark furrowed with lines like wrinkles of wisdom. Its branches stretch outward like arms, sheltering the ground below. And it is said that this oak is no ordinary tree. Knights, travelers, and villagers alike whisper that the spirits of ancestors dwell here, that, if you listen closely, the oak itself will speak, guiding, soothing, comforting those who come in weariness. Rowan has heard the tales before. He has walked this road many times. But tonight, something in him longs to stop, to rest beneath its branches, to listen. Resting beneath the oak, he lowers himself to the ground, easing back against the thick roots that rise from the earth like gentle cushions. The moss is soft beneath his hands, cool and damp in a soothing way. The air around the oak is still, as though the world itself is holding its breath. Rowan closes his eyes, and for the first time in many days, he allows himself to do nothing at all. No thinking, no planning, only being. The whispers begin then. Ever so faintly, he hears it. A sound not of the wind, not of the leaves, not of the forest creatures, but of something deeper. The oak is whispering. At first, the words are like sighs. Long, slow, ancient, but as Rowan listens, they grow clearer. Rest, traveller. Lay down your burdens here. The road is long, but the night is kind. The earth will hold you. The stars will guide you. You are safe. Immersive, relaxation imagery. The words sink into Rowan like warmth seeping into cold hands. And perhaps, dear listener, you too can feel it. Imagine the oak above you now. Branches arching overhead, sheltering you in a quiet cathedral of green. The stars peeking through the leaves like gentle lanterns, the ground beneath you steady, soft, forgiving. Hear the rustle of leaves moving in slow rhythm. Hear the soft hush of your own breath, in and out, like the lull of a tide against the shore. Feel the air, cool against your cheeks, as though the night itself is exhaling around you, and let your body loosen, soften, sink deeper into the moss of this moment. Rowan breathes deeply. His hand rests on the hilt of his sword knot. To fight, not to guard, but simply for comfort. He tilts his head back against the oak's roots, and for the first time in many nights, his eyes begin to grow heavy. The oak whispers again, but softer now, slower, like a lullaby wrapping around him. And as he drifts, the forest drifts with him, into a silence as smooth as silk, as soft as sleep itself. And so, Rowan rests. The oak above him bends just slightly in the wind, though the movement feels deliberate, as if the tree itself is breathing with him. Each inhale, the branches rise. Each exhale, the branches settle. And Rowan's chest matches this rhythm without even trying. He is no longer walking a road, no longer carrying the day's heaviness. He is simply here, at peace. The night around him grows gentler. The owl's calls soften to a murmur. The foxes curl in their burrows. Even the stars seem to dim, their glow no longer sharp but silken. Whispering ancestors. Then, once again, the oak begins to speak. But this time, Rowan recognizes voices within the whispers. Voices layered like threads in a tapestry. Some are low and gravelly, some high and lit, some carrying laughter, others carrying the steady calm of wisdom. He realizes, these are not voices of strangers. These are voices of those who walked before him. Generations of travelers, villagers, knights, ancestors whose footsteps shaped the very soil beneath him. We are with you, the whispers say. When you falter, we steady you. When you tire, we lift you. And when you are afraid, remember, you are never alone beneath these branches. Guided imagery. The listener joins Rowan, and perhaps you too can imagine standing here with Rowan now. The ancient oak stretching tall above you. The air filled with voices that do not frighten, but comfort. Like being wrapped in stories told by those who love you. Stories that hum in the bones of the earth, that echo in the roots winding deep into the soil. Feel the moss beneath your palms, cool and velvety. Feel the way the ground itself seems to pulse with life. Every heartbeat of the earth matching your own. And if you listen closely enough, perhaps the oak whispers to you as well. Perhaps it calls your name in the gentlest tone, reminding you that your path, too, is guided. That even now, as you rest, you are exactly where you need to be. Sir Rowan's memories. Rowan shifts against the roots, his eyes half closed, and suddenly memories rise within him. He sees his childhood home, a cottage, with smoke curling from the chimney. He hears his mother's voice, singing softly as she kneaded bread. He feels the hand of his father, steady on his shoulder, teaching him to ride a horse along these very forest paths. And though his parents have long since passed, Their presence feels alive tonight, not in sorrow, but in warmth, as though their love has always lived here, tucked into the earth, waiting for him to return. The oak's whispers cradle those memories like glowing embers in a hearth, keeping them warm, keeping them close. Hypnotic drift technique. And now, the whispers grow slower, drawn out, unfolding like smoke. Rest, sink, drift. Each word carries weight, pulling Rowan's body deeper into ease. And perhaps, dear listener, you too can feel those words ripple through you. Rest, sink, drift. With every breath, a little more stillness fills you. With every exhale, your thoughts float further away, like leaves carried down a stream. Forest atmosphere deepens. The forest around Rowan becomes dreamlike. The moonlight softens into a silver mist. The rustle of leaves slows until it is almost a hum. Even the moss beneath him seems to rise and fall, as if the ground itself is swaying him to sleep. And Rowan, once weary and heavy, now feels light, as though the burdens he carried, the worries, the duties, the endless walking, have been lifted, dissolved into the branches above. Encounter with the oak spirit, at last, as Rowan's eyelids flutter closed, a shape begins to form among the roots and bark of the oak. It is not frightening, no. It is gentle, a figure carved of wood and shadow, with eyes like glowing embers, and a voice like the hush of leaves in the evening breeze, the oak spirit. It leans close, speaking not to Rowan's ears, but directly to his heart. Knight of the quiet path, you have walked far, but you need not walk alone. The forest walks with you. The roots hold you. The stars guide you. Sleep now, and let the night restore you. And as Rowan listens, his body finally gives in. He lets go. He closes his eyes fully. His breaths grow long and slow and deep. You, too, can follow him now. Imagine lying back against the oak, its roots cradling you like a bed. Above, the branches form a roof of stars. Around, the forest hums a lullaby just for you. The air is cool and clean. The earth is steady and safe. The whispers are soft and warm, and you are free to drift, free to surrender to this stillness, free to sleep. Sir Rowan, the weary knight, is no longer weary. His sword rests. His eyes close. His heart is at peace. And beneath the ancient oak, he drifts, not into battle, not into worry, but into dreams. The whispers fade, but their comfort remains, woven into his very breath, woven into yours as well. The weight of silence. The forest grows quieter now, not empty, no, but full of a deeper kind of sound. The sound of silence that carries weight, the kind of silence that hums like a distant lullaby. The air grows still, the wind softens into threads of breath, and Rowan's body feels so heavy, like it belongs to the earth itself. His hands rest loosely, his legs untangle, his chest rises and falls with a rhythm slow and steady, a rhythm that almost matches your own. And perhaps you can notice this too. Notice the way your breath naturally slows. The way your shoulders begin to release, as if they, too, are laying down a sword. Inhale, cool and gentle. Exhale, soft and long. Inhale, a little lighter. Exhale, a little deeper. And with each round, your body begins to trust the ground beneath you more. Trust the stillness, the quiet, the safety of this forest night. Rowan's first dream. As Rowan drifts, his mind drifts too. He finds himself no longer sitting beneath the oak, but walking along a glowing forest path. The path is not lit by torches or lanterns, but by fireflies. Thousands of them, floating like sparks of golden light, guiding his steps forward. The ground beneath him is soft moss, springy, cool, each step sinking just slightly, like walking on velvet. And all around him, the trees lean in as if listening. Not menacing, not heavy, but curious. Each branch arching above to make a roof of green and silver, their leaves whispering in tones like hushed laughter. Deep forest imagery. The deeper Rohan walks, the more the world transforms. The sky disappears, hidden behind the canopy. Yet instead of darkness, there is a gentle radiance, as though the leaves themselves glow. Everywhere, light glimmers. Pools of moonlight gather in the moss, rivulets of silver drift across the ground, shadows lengthen but do not frighten. And the sound of his footsteps is matched by the soft call of night creatures, an owl, a nightingale, the distant rush of a stream. It is as if the forest itself is alive and aware, each sound and shimmer reminding him, "You are welcome here." Listener immersion. And perhaps you can picture yourself walking beside Rowan now, your steps falling gently into the moss, your fingertips brushing the cool bark of passing trees, your breath in sync with the hush of leaves overhead. There is no need to rush, no need to push forward. Each step carries you deeper into calm, deeper into the dream, deeper into rest. The glade of ancestors. At last, Rowan reaches a glade. A clearing wide and round, bathed in a soft, golden glow. Spread across a canvas of deep velvet, Rowan leans against the oak, eyes half closed, and finds himself slipping once more. Not into wakefulness, not into sleep exactly, but into that soft place between. The place where dreams arrive gently, like feathers floating on still air. And in that in-between space, he feels movement. The oak's roots begin to glow, and Rowan senses a pull, not heavy or urgent, but like the tide. A slow, patient invitation. The listener joins the journey, and perhaps you feel it too. A gentle tug within you, drawing you inward, drawing you downward. Not pulling you away from safety, but deeper into it. Like sinking into a warm blanket. Like being carried by calm water. Like a lullaby wrapping itself around you. Each breath in pulls you softly into the dream. Each breath out lets go of what no longer needs to stay. The path of light. When Rowan opens his dream eyes again, he finds himself walking down a path. But this path is not made of stone or earth. It is made of light. A ribbon of pale gold unrolling beneath his feet, stretching into the horizon. On either side, the forest is quiet and still, but not dark. Every tree glows faintly. Every leaf carries a soft halo, as if the entire forest is alive with a gentle radiance. Rowan breathes in, and the air tastes of honey and rain. Hypnotic deepening. Counting steps. With each step he takes, Rowan feels lighter, and with each number, perhaps you do as well. 1. Soft and easy. 2. A little deeper. 3. Lighter in body, heavier in calm. 4. Carried forward effortlessly. 5. Floating now, drifting gently. 6. Safe, quiet, at peace. 7. Softer still, mind slowing. 8. Steps fading into silence. 9. Almost there. 10. Deeply at rest. And Rowan sighs. And maybe you sigh too. For the journey feels so natural, so effortless, as though the forest itself wants nothing more than for you to rest. The spirit of the oak. Ahead, Rowan sees her, the spirit of the oak, not frightening, not grand, but calm. A woman woven of bark and light, her hair a cascade of golden leaves, her eyes endless as the night sky. She raises a hand, and Rowan feels warmth flood through him. "You carry weight," she whispers, her voice like wind in autumn branches. "The weight of battles fought, the weight of promises kept. But tonight you may lay them down." Her words flow over him like warm rain. And perhaps, listener, they flow over you too, a gentle reminder. Whatever you have carried today, you do not need to carry it into sleep. You can set it down, let it rest. Let yourself rest. Rowan's offering, Rowan kneels, and from his heart he releases images, memories of battles. The clatter of swords, the heaviness of armor, the faces of those he could not save. Each image rises from him like smoke, drifting into the air, then dissolving into starlight. The spirit watches, and when he is empty, she places her hand upon his brow. "Brave one," she murmurs, "rest now, for the earth remembers your strength. The roots will hold your sorrow, the leaves will sing your peace." And Rowan bows his head, tears soft and silent, yet full of release. Guided listener, release. And maybe, now, you can imagine yourself doing the same. Picture a small flame, burning gently in the quiet of your mind. Into that flame, place whatever heaviness you've carried today. A worry, a thought, a tension in your body. Anything at all. And see it dissolve. See it soften. See it fade into starlight. You are lighter now, quieter, softer, safer, just as Rowan is. The river of dreams. The spirit gestures, and Rowan sees it. A river flowing through the forest, its surface glowing silver under the moon. The water moves slowly, as though carrying dreams downstream. Rowan steps closer, kneels at the edge, and dips his fingers in the water. Is warm, like the embrace of a hearth. It curls around his skin, drawing away the last fragments of burden. He watches the current carry them off, until they are no more, until only peace remains. Hypnotic imagery, river and breath. And as Rowan dips his hand, perhaps you imagine yourself beside that same river. Kneel, touch the surface, feel how it welcomes you. Warm, gentle, safe, each inhale like drawing from the river. Each exhale like releasing into its current. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. Inhale, light. Exhale, heaviness. Over and over, until only stillness remains. Return to rest. Rowan sits at the riverbank, eyes heavy, breath slow. The oak spirit leans near, her voice barely a whisper. Sleep now, night. The forest will guard you. The ancestors will walk beside you. The river will carry you deeper and deeper, until morning comes. Her words fold around him like a blanket of moss, like the hush of leaves, like the steady rhythm of a heart at peace. And Rowan drifts, deeper and deeper, and deeper still. Guided listener, drift, and now, as Rowan drifts, you may find yourself drifting too. Your body heavier, your thoughts softer, your breath the only sound that matters. Feel the bed beneath you, steady as earth. Feel the air around you, gentle as the oaks whisper. And know, you are safe. You are loved. You are home. Rowan's eyes drift closed at the river's edge, but instead of fading into nothing, he awakens somewhere new. In a meadow glowing under starlight. Each blade of grass shimmers softly, like threads of silver. The flowers glow faintly blue and gold, their petals swaying in the hush of a midnight breeze. Above, the stars do not sit still. They move, slowly drifting like lanterns carried on unseen water. Some lower themselves so close that Rowan almost believes he could reach out, cup one in his palm, and tuck it against his heart. The air smells of wild lavender, of rain long past, of something older, something eternal. Listener invitation. And perhaps you, too, can walk into this meadow. You don't need to move your body. You only need to imagine. See the grass sway gently in the starlight. Hear the soft rustle, like silk against silk. Feel the cool earth beneath your feet, solid and kind. And know that this place welcomes you. It has been waiting for you, just as it waited for Rowan. Rowan's quiet realization. Rowan breathes deeply. The weight of armor is gone. The clatter of battles is gone. The endless duty, the constant watchfulness, all gone. For the first time in years, he feels small, not in weakness, but in freedom. Small like a child again, standing in awe of the night sky. Small like a single note in a vast and peaceful song. And he smiles. Because, in this meadow, to be small is to be safe. The ancestors appear. From the far side of the meadow, figures emerge. Not sharp, not heavy, but soft, like outlines drawn in silver mist. They move slowly, gently, their faces calm. Rowan knows them at once, though he cannot say how. Ancestors, knights who walked before him. Men and women who bore shields and swords, who carried oaths and burdens. And now they walk barefoot, peaceful, unhurried, their armor set aside forever. One approaches, a man with eyes like Rowan's own. He speaks no words, but Rowan hears the message anyway, echoing directly within his heart. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. Rowan bows his head, and his chest grows light, as though something once locked tight has finally opened. guided listener comfort, and maybe you, too, can imagine the presence of ancestors. Not frightening, not overwhelming, but kind. Spirits of those who lived before you, whose strength flows quietly in your veins. They walk with you now, just as they walk with Rowan. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. With each breath, you feel them near. With each breath, you feel safer still. The meadow's lullaby. The meadow itself seems to sing, not with words, but with soundless music. The hush of grass, the murmur of stars, the rhythm of Rowan's slow, steady breath. It is a lullaby, older than any spoken tongue. The kind of song the earth sings to itself when no one else is listening. Rowan sits among the flowers, runs his hand along the glowing grass, and leans back, letting the meadow cradle him. The stars above tilt and turn, until they form a great circle overhead, a halo of light, just for him, and he sighs, a sigh that releases the very last of his wakefulness, and perhaps now, you, too, are ready. Let yourself feel the meadow beneath you, soft, welcoming. Let yourself hear the song of silence, steady, endless, and notice how heavy your body feels, how loose, how deeply it settles into rest. With every breath, you drift a little further, deeper and deeper, and deeper still. If a thought comes, let it float by, like a star drifting across the sky. No need to hold it, no need to chase it. Just watch it pass, and with each passing thought, you sink softer, you sink deeper, until nothing remains but stillness. Rowan's final dream. Rowan's eyelids close. The meadow remains, but now only as a dream within a dream. The oak spirit's voice returns, a whisper woven into the breeze. Rest, Rowan, your story is safe now. Your spirit is safe now. Sleep, and he does, and perhaps so do you. And now, as this story comes to a close, you may allow yourself to drift the way Rowan drifts, safeguarded by the oak, cradled by the ancestors, wrapped in the hush of a meadow where stars sing you to sleep. Let go, let rest take you, let the night hold you, for you are safe, you are loved, and you are home. The circle of stars Rowan lies in the meadow, and above him the stars shift again. No longer scattered, they move with purpose, slowly arranging themselves into a great, gentle circle, a crown of light hanging over the field. The circle pulses softly, like a heartbeat in the sky. Each pulse feels like a breath of the world itself. Each glow drifts down into Rohan, smoothing the edges of his thoughts, loosening the last threads of waking. Listener, deepening with light pulses, and perhaps you can imagine this crown of stars above you, too. See it, shimmering and calm. Feel its glow touch your forehead, soft, light, warm. With each pulse, a wave of ease moves through you. Pulse 1, shoulders sinking deeper. Pulse 2, arms heavy and warm. Pulse 3, breath slowing beautifully. Pulse 4, mind softening into quiet. Pulse 5, deeper, deeper, deeper still, until you, like Rowan, are lying beneath the stars, bathed in their lullaby light. The spirit returns. From the edge of the meadow, the oak spirit approaches once more. Her steps are soundless, her body a weave of silver bark and golden leaves. She kneels beside Rowan, her hand hovering just above his chest. Sleep now, brave one, she whispers, her voice no louder than the rustle of grass. For your heart is known to the earth. Your burdens are held by the roots. Your peace is carried by the wind. Her words sink like stones into a calm river. They do not disturb the surface. They simply drift down, settling at the bottom, becoming part of him forever. Listener suggestion. The whispering blessing. And maybe you can imagine her beside you, too. See her gentle hand hovering over your heart. See the glow of her leaves falling like golden light around you, and hear her whisper, for her blessing is for you as well. Sleep now, your heart is safe, your body is safe, your spirit is safe. All is well. Let those words sink into you, just as they sink into Rowan. Let them settle in your chest, warm and heavy, like the coziest blanket. The bridge of dreams, Rowan feels himself drifting again. Not waking, not leaving, but passing over something new. Before him appears a bridge, not made of wood, not made of stone, but woven of light. It stretches across the meadow, leading into a horizon so soft, so endless, it feels like the edge of the world. And without thought, Rowan steps onto it. The bridge is soft underfoot, like walking on clouds. Each step seems to echo with his heartbeat, each step lighter than the one before. Counting with the bridge, and maybe you can walk this bridge too. Step 1, a release of the day. Step 2, a deeper stillness. Step 3, breath slowing. Step 4, muscles melting into calm. Step 5, mind softening like mist. Step 6, thoughts floating away. Step 7, heart steady, safe, serene. Step 8, deeper into rest. Step 9, even deeper, drifting. Step 10, a perfect surrender into sleep. At the end of the bridge, Rowan feels weightless, as if he belongs more to the dream than to the waking world. The hall of quiet, the bridge, carries him into a hall unlike any castle he has ever seen. It is vast, but not cold. The walls are carved of oak, their grain glowing faintly with gold. The floor is moss, soft as velvet, and the roof is open, not stone, but sky. The stars gleam directly above, and the moon hangs low, casting a silver hush across everything. In the center of the hall, a fire burns, not fierce, not crackling, but low and steady, its embers humming warmth into the air. Listener, half visualization, and perhaps now you can picture yourself sitting there, beside that fire. Feel its warmth brush against your cheeks. Hear the faint crackle of glowing wood. Notice how the moss beneath you carries the heat, spreading it through your body, soft and safe. This hall of quiet is for you, built for you, waiting for you, and in its glow you may rest. Rowan's final bow, Rowan stands before the fire. He bows his head, not to a king, not to a master, but to peace itself. He kneels, lays his sword down gently beside the embers, and whispers, so soft even he barely hears it, "I am ready to rest." And the fire sighs in reply, a long, slow sigh, like the world itself breathing him to sleep. Listener, closing descent, and you, dear listener, may do the same. Lay down your sword, whatever that sword is for you. Worry, thought, effort, task. Lay it beside the fire. Watch it dissolve into light. Watch it fade into embers. And whisper quietly, if only in your mind, "I am ready to rest." And notice what happens. Notice how your chest loosens. Notice how your breath slows. Notice how your body grows so very, very heavy. You are ready, ready to drift, ready to sleep. Let go. Let rest take you. Let the night hold you. For you are safe. You are loved. And you are home. Rowan sits by the fire in the hall of quiet. The moss beneath him is warm. The embers glow steady, and his body feels heavier than armor ever did. He notices, with a soft surprise, that his gauntlets have vanished. The weight of his boots has disappeared. Even the sword he laid beside the fire is no longer there. Piece by piece, the night is dissolving, not painfully, not with fear, but with ease, like snow melting in the first light of spring, and perhaps you can feel something similar. Notice the weight of your body. Notice how it rests, soft and steady. And imagine, just for a moment, that heaviness beginning to melt. Your shoulders, softening your arms, unwinding your chest, loosening your legs, so heavy they melt into the bed. Piece by piece, you are dissolving into rest, not losing yourself, but finding a truer self. The self that rests. The self that sleeps. The self that dreams. In the great hall, the oak spirit appears once more. She beckons Rowan forward, toward the far wall of the chamber, where roots grow thick and strong, spilling through the floor of moss. They are vast, braided ropes of wood, ancient, endless, glowing faintly with golden light. "Come," she whispers, her voice rustling like leaves at night, and Rowan obeys. He kneels before the roots. He places his hand against them, and instantly he feels a pull. Not a pull outward, but inward, as though the roots are not only in the ground, but inside him as well. And you, too, might imagine this, that somewhere beneath you, just beyond the floor, just beyond the bed, are roots, ancient roots, reaching deep, deep into the earth. And with every breath, you connect to them more. Inhale, the roots hold you steady. Exhale, they carry away any tension. Inhale, strength rises into you. Exhale, peace flows through you, until you are no longer just lying here. You are connected, grounded, held. Rowan closes his eyes, and he feels the roots weaving into him. They twine around his arms, not to bind, but to embrace. They curl around his chest, soothing his heartbeat. They spiral around his legs, anchoring him deeper. He exhales, and as he does, his breath seems to become wind, soft wind moving through unseen branches. He inhales, and it feels like the moss itself fills his lungs. He exhales again, and this time, it is not Rowan breathing. It is the oak. And now, just imagine with me, your breath, too, is more than breath. Inhale, as though you are drawing in the scent of moss, the quiet of soil, the stillness of deep woods. Exhale, as though the air you breathe out pumps the wind, rustling leaves, cool and calm. Inhale, becoming the forest. Exhale, becoming the wind, until you are not only yourself, but also the peace of the woodland. The oak spirit places her hand upon Rowan's head. Her touch is cool, like bark kissed by moonlight. "You have traveled far," she whispers. "You have borne much. Now rest. For in resting, you return to the truth. In sleeping, you remember who you are." And Rowan feels it, the truth settling into him, that he is not armor, not titles, not battles, not burdens. He is breath. He is roots. He is leaves drifting softly. He is rest itself. And so are you. You are not the tasks of the day, not the lists, not the worries, not the weight you carried. Those were only armor, and now the armor can fall away. What remains is simple, soft, true. You are breathed, you are calm, you are safe, you are rest. The fire in the hall dims, its glow sinking low into the embers. Rowan, now half root and half light, lays himself gently down upon the moss. His body blends with the floor. His breath merges with the air. His heartbeat becomes the rhythm of the earth. And then, he is gone. Not lost, not broken, simply returned. The night becomes the forest. The night becomes the dream. The night becomes the oak itself. And as Rowan rests, so may you. Notice your body so still now. Notice your breath so soft now. Notice your mind so quiet now. You too may let go. You too may drift. You too may dissolve into this gentle night. And as you do, let every breath carry you deeper, deeper into the roots, deeper into the moss, deeper into the sleep that waits to hold you. For you are safe. You are at peace. You are ready. Relax now, dear traveler. The night has fully embraced you. Their light trickles through branches, shimmering on soft moss below. You breathe deeply, and the world answers with stillness. The oak's presence surrounds you, steady as stone, soft as breath. Sir Rowan's armor has melted into nothing, into pure peace. His sword, once heavy, is now a whisper of memory. His name drifts like smoke, fading, dissolving into forest silence. Only his spirit remains, mingling with the timeless oak. You may feel your own burdens melting, slipping gently away. Imagine your thoughts as fallen leaves scattered across the path. Each leaf drifts slowly, spiraling downward, until it rests still. The wind carries them farther and farther, beyond your reach, until the path is empty, quiet, open, waiting for you. With each breath, the leaves of thought scatter into nothingness. Rowan's breath is no longer his, but the forest's sigh. The oak breathes through him, steady, patient, eternal, in rhythm. Each inhale is roots drawing deep strength from dark soil. Each exhale is leaves swaying, whispering lullabies to weary travelers. You, too, are breathing as the forest breathes slow, calm, endless. The moss beneath you grows softer, like clouds resting on earth. You sink deeper, feeling your body cradle into gentle ground. Every muscle unwinds, loosens, releases, like rope untied and freed. The ground holds you, supports you, cherishes you as its own. Your chest rises, falls, rises again, a tide on quiet shores. In the great hall of the oak, silence reigns supreme. Flickering light fades, until only ember glow guides the chamber. The spirit's form glimmers faintly, like silver mist in twilight. She bends close, whispering words that dissolve into your being. All who rest here are held forever in peace, eternal. Rowan hears this, but he is already drifting beyond sound. His ears no longer hear, his eyes no longer see. Yet he knows the forest's promise, gentle and unbroken. He releases his final breath as night, first breath as dream. In this surrender he becomes one with the oak. And you, dear listener, are invited to the same surrender. Not to lose yourself, but to discover your truest rest. Let your hands grow heavy, sinking deeper into their place. Let your feet loosen, as though roots curl softly around them. Let your eyelids close fully, lowering like gates of a castle. Beyond those gates, a new world of sleep is waiting. It is gentle, endless, tender, free from all burden. There, dreams unfold like tapestries woven with golden threads. There, every sound is hushed, every thought softened into clouds. There, you are safe, protected beneath ancient and loving branches. Rowan drifts deeper, into layers of forest unseen before. The deeper he sinks, the softer and lighter he becomes. His body, once stone and steel, is now pure mist. Mist that flows through roots, streams, rivers, air, endless sky. He is everywhere, and everywhere he is at peace. So too may you dissolve into this sacred slowness tonight. Each breath carries you further, each heartbeat lighter, quieter, calmer. Your mind floats, unmoored, drifting upon soft rivers of rest. You are not pushing sleep, you are floating into it. Sleep comes to you, like a tide returning to shore. The forest itself hums now, a low, soothing vibration. It rises from the ground, hums through the bark, sings, a song of earth, of time, of eternal safety. You feel it in your chest, deep, steady, reassuring. This is the music of sleep, the lullaby of roots. Rowan rests at the oak's heart, yet he is not gone. His spirit is the whisper you hear, rustling in leaves. His voice is in the creak of branches above you. His calm is in the steady flow of cool night air. And so he keeps watch, not as night, but as oak. Imagine now your own spirit settling just as his did. Imagine your thoughts turning into stars, twinkling above gently. One by one, they fade, each star slipping into silence. The sky grows darker, quieter, empty, yet filled with comfort, until only soft velvet remains, a canvas of peaceful night. The oak whispers once more, and its voice is for you. Sleep deeply, traveler. Dream sweetly. Wander safely through my roots. These words are carved into your breath, etched into your bones. They settle in your heart like embers, glowing soft and steady. They will not leave you, even when you dream far. You are safe, wrapped in branches, roots, moss, stars above. You are warm, held as the earth cradles every creature. You are timeless, part of a story that never ends. And you are resting, drifting, sinking deeper with every word. Deeper still, into the sanctuary of your own sleep. Sir Rowan has vanished, but his peace is now yours. His journey ended at the oak, and so may yours. A journey not of travel, but of surrender, of rest. Let it happen gently, like dusk becoming velvet night. Let it happen easily, like water flowing into ocean. The night is long, yet you will know no burden. The stars shine bright, yet you will see only dreams. The oak stands tall, eternal, yet you may rest deeply. Time itself pauses, waiting as you fall into slumber, and the forest holds you as though you've always belonged. Inhale, slowly, softly, peacefully, like Rowan once did. Exhale, fully, deeply, gently, like the oak forever does. Repeat this rhythm, steady as roots, eternal as stars. Inhale, you are safe. Exhale, you are free. Inhale, you are calm. Exhale, you are asleep. The story fades, now, like footsteps dissolving into moss. The words, quiet, like wind slowing at the forest edge. The night holds you, the oak whispers, sleep embraces you. Good night, dear traveler, you are safe, you are home. Rest now, dream now, drift now, into endless, peaceful sleep. The forest is quieter now, softer than it has ever been. The stars lean closer, like lanterns, watching over your dreams. The oak hums gently, a vibration felt more than heard. Rowan has vanished into the roots, yet his peace remains. His journey is finished, his rest complete, his spirit whole, and so the oak turns its gaze fully to you. Its branches bend overhead, forming a cathedral of living wood. The air beneath them glows faintly, shimmering with dreamlight. Every shadow here is kind, every silence perfectly safe. The forest itself waits patiently for your surrender into sleep. Imagine lying upon the moss, your body cradled in green. The ground beneath you is not hard, but forgiving. Soft, you sink deeper, as though the earth opens arms to hold. The moss rises around you, wrapping you like a blanket. Warmth seeps through your skin, flowing gently into your bones. You feel your hands unclench, resting openly, fingers loose, calm. You feel your chest expand and release with feather-light rhythm. You feel your eyelids lower fully, closing gates to the world. And in this place, you no longer need to try. Sleep is arriving, like a trusted friend walking beside you. The oak whispers again, voice low, slow, steady as roots. Every breath is a root, every thought is a leaf. Every dream is a star. Every silence is my gift. The words echo softly, not in your ears, but inside. They settle in you, like seeds planted in fertile soil. You drift further, feeling your body lighter with each breath. Your arms float, not heavy, not tense, but weightless, free. Your legs rest still, releasing their burden into the moss. Your mind softens, thoughts thinning like mist in morning air. The oak holds all of you, perfectly, endlessly, without condition. Rowan is part of that holding, his spirit guarding you. He has become the wind that strokes gently across your face. He has become the quiet stream murmuring somewhere nearby. He has become the hush of leaves that never sleep. His rest is now your rest, his calm now yours. Imagine your breath as waves lapping against a tranquil shore. Inhale, the tide arrives, washing away the dust of day. Exhale, the tide recedes, carrying with it every worry. Each cycle gentler, quieter, slower, until the ocean is still, until you are floating, safe, on waters smooth as glass. The oak continues whispering, though words fade into pure sound. A hum, a lullaby, lower than thunder, higher than thought. It moves through your body like a resonance, warm and deep. Each vibration dissolves tension, like frost melting in sunlight. Each note drifts you further, like feathers carried by air. The night is endless, yet not heavy, it is comforting. Darkness here is velvet, wrapping you gently, without fear. Stars are distant candles, glowing softly, never harsh or cold. The moon itself bends lower, as though watching your slumber. And every part of nature agrees you may rest now. Sir Rowan once carried burdens, but he carries them no more. You once carried burdens too, but tonight you may release them. Lay them down, as a knight lays down his sword. Lay them down, as leaves fall effortlessly in autumn winds. Lay them down, as the forest lays down its silence. Inhale slowly, gently, deeply, like moss soaking morning dew. Exhale completely, calmly, freely, like mist lifting from rivers. Inhale peace, let it settle within your chest's quiet space. Exhale worry, watch it vanish, never to return tonight. Inhale sleep, exhale into dreams, carried on breath, carried home. The oak's branches sway slightly, cradling the air above you. The leaves shimmer faintly, like lanterns dimming one by one. Each lantern extinguished is a thought disappearing from your mind. Each flicker gone leaves more darkness, more silence, more peace, until the canopy above is nearly pure velvet black. Yet, even in that velvet, stars begin to appear anew. These stars are not of sky, but of your dreams. Each one a vision, a story, a gentle unfolding. They blink awake as you drift deeper, deeper, deeper still. And soon, you float among them, timeless, endless, safe. Rowan's story has ended, but your dream story begins now. It will not be told with words, but with silence. It will not be seen with eyes, but with heart. It will not be remembered, yet it will refresh you. A dreamless dream, a rest deeper than any night's vow. Feel your body now, almost gone, almost fully dissolved. Feel your mind now, empty, open, wide as midnight sky. Feel your spirit now, lighter, freer, closer to pure stillness. And know that this is where you were meant to be. This place of peace, this oak, this night, this rest. The oak whispers one final time, words like falling petals. Sleep well, wanderer. Sleep deeply, sleep as roots sleep. For when morning comes, you will rise renewed, whole, light. The words echo, 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 until they fade into nothing. And the silence that follows is sweeter than any voice. Let yourself dissolve now into that silence, completely, absolutely, fully. No need to hold on, no need to resist at all. You are safe, you are calm, you are asleep. With every heartbeat, you sink deeper into velvet night. With every breath, you drift further into endless dreaming. The oak stands tall, guarding, eternal, watching as you sleep. The forest hums, alive, but hushed, in reverence of you. The stars shine, but softly, not to wake, only to keep. The moon lingers, but low, kissing your dreams with light. And Rowan, now oak, now wind, now silence, smiles within. You are carried now, in roots, in branches, in breath. You are surrounded now, in warmth, in moss, in sky. You are endless now, part of night, part of stillness. The night remains wide open, endless, stretching far beyond thought. The oak stands steady, patient, ancient, rooted deep in time. You are lying beneath it still, safe, warm, perfectly calm. The moss has become softer, wrapping around you like silk. Every breath you take deepens your connection to this place. Rowan's story hums faintly, like echoes in a distant hall. His armor forgotten, his burdens dissolved, his spirit turned light. He whispers no longer in words, but in feelings of peace. That peace flows through roots, through branches, through the ground beneath. You receive it now, quietly, gently, without needing to try. Imagine your breath as mist, drifting over a still pond. Each inhale draws coolness, each exhale releases into night air. The pond's surface remains undisturbed, smooth, mirror-like, infinite in calm. This is your mind now, wide and open, perfectly clear. A space without pressure, a space where sleep can arrive. The oak's canopy creaks softly, shifting under a velvet breeze. That sound is old, older than words, older than history. Knights once heard it, monks once heard it, villagers too. All who paused beneath its boughs found safety in stillness. And now you join them, another traveler held by branches. Feel the ground beneath you solid, unwavering, patient as stone. Feel the air around you cool, cleansing, drifting across your skin. Feel the silence within you quiet, timeless, deeper than thought. These three together hold you: earth, air, and silence. And within their circle, nothing can disturb your rest tonight. Rowan once feared storms, but the oak always calmed him. You may have carried storms of your own through the day, but here, those storms scatter like clouds in morning light. They vanish beyond the horizon, never to trouble you again. The night is clear now, your sky pure, your mind free. The forest hums in resonance with your steady breathing rhythm. The hum moves through your spine, warming every bone inside. The hum flows into your shoulders, loosening what once was tight. The hum slides into your arms, leaving them heavy, resting. The hum fills your hands, fingers loose, still, peaceful, complete. Inhale the hum, let it pool deep within your chest. Exhale the hum, let it ripple outward through your body. Each cycle lighter, easier, slower, calmer than the last, until your entire being hums softly in harmony with night. Until you are the forest, breathing, singing, resting as one. The stars above remain, scattered like jewels across velvet sky. Each one shimmers slowly, faintly, never rushing, never harsh. Imagine one star pulsing with your breath, glowing with rhythm. Inhale, the star brightens gently, filling you with calm light. Exhale, the star dims softly, releasing everything you no longer need. Another star joins in, pulsing, breathing, glowing in unison. Then another, until the sky itself breathes with you. The universe exhales with you, calms with you, sleeps with you. You are not alone, not separate two, are part of all. And all of creation invites you to rest deeply tonight. Rowan's figure glimmers faintly, a shadow woven of mist and oak. He is no longer knight, no longer bound, no longer weary. He is a guide, a guardian, a dream folded in light. He places a hand upon your shoulder, weightless, kind, eternal. You feel his presence, steady, reassuring, a lullaby in form. He says nothing, for no words are needed anymore tonight. His silence is the story, his stillness is the truth. And in that truth, you are wrapped like a child. No worries, no tasks, no past, no future, only now. Only this soft night, this oak, this dreamlike moment of rest. The moss beneath continues its gentle work, absorbing every strain. Imagine the moss drinking away your tension like dew at dawn. Every worry seeps down, vanishing into soil, never returning. The ground grows richer, stronger, but you grow lighter, freer. You are being unburdened, emptied, prepared for pure slumber. Listen closely, there is a sound of water somewhere near. A brook flowing gently, carrying moonlight across polished stones. Its rhythm is simple, timeless, endlessly repeating without urgency. Inhale, you hear the water approach, cool and refreshing. Exhale, you hear it recede, calming, soothing, flowing onward. Let your breath follow that brook, in and out, slow. Let your mind float along its stream, carried effortlessly away. There is nowhere to go, nowhere to be, nothing to do. Only this gentle ride, this endless flowing into deeper peace. Only drifting further into quiet waters of dreaming sleep. The oak towers above, yet you feel no weight of it. Its roots dig deep, yet they cradle you softly, gently. Its branches arch wide, yet they shield you like blankets. This giant, ancient being is your companion, your guardian, tonight, and beneath it, you are untouchable, invulnerable, perfectly protected. The night is long, but it does not ask for time. The stars are bright, but they do not disturb your rest. The air is cool, but it only soothes, never chills. Everything here is balanced perfectly for your sleep tonight. Everything here is arranged to keep you deeply, safely resting. Rowan fades further, dissolving into roots, branches, wind, and moss. Yet his presence lingers, a watchful kindness holding your dreams. You may feel him not in sight, but in sensation. The calm in your chest is his calm still guiding. The softness in your breath is his blessing still given. He was once night, but now he is a whisper. He was once burdened, but now he is pure rest. He was once a man, but now he is the oak. And so too may you shift, from effort into ease, from wakefulness into sleep, from story into dream, from night into timelessness. Inhale now, one more slow, long, gentle, calming breath. Exhale now, one more complete release into velvet darkness. Feel how close you are, resting, sinking, drifting, almost asleep. Drift further, deeper, slower, softer. The story continues inside your dreams. The night has carried you far, softly, slowly, like a cradle. Every breath has taken you deeper into the forest's calm. Now, we arrive at the quiet closing of Rowan's tale. Not with fanfare, not with noise, but with stillness. For all true endings are simply a return to peace. Sir Rowan rests beneath the oak, no longer wandering. His path has ended here, yet it is also beginning. For the oak does not end, it continues, steady, timeless, and now, you are part of that timelessness too. Your body still, your thoughts softened, your heart soothed. The oak whispers again, its voice like wind through feathers. It speaks not in words, but in sensations, in warmth. It tells you that you belong here, fully, completely. That the forest welcomes you as it welcomed Rowan. That you are safe, more safe than you've ever been. Inhale the oak's whisper, deep and steady, grounding your spirit. Exhale into its roots, offering back all remaining tension. The cycle continues, easy, effortless, eternal. You are breathing with the tree, with the night, with the earth. You are no longer separate, you are part of this dream. Imagine the moss beneath you becoming even softer, cloud-like. It lifts you gently, holding you as though weightless. No edge, no boundary, only softness, cradling your entire being. You sink, yet you rise, floating in endless safety. The world itself feels like a blanket drawn round you. Rowan looks upon you one final time, kind and calm. His eyes no longer tired, but glowing with gentle light. He nods slowly, silently, as if passing on a blessing of peace, of rest, of unbroken slumber. He steps back, merging into the trunk of the oak. And as he fades, you realize he is not gone. He has become part of the tree, part of the forest. His spirit is now the rustle of leaves above. His spirit is now the strength of roots below. His spirit is now the warmth of the moss beneath you. He is everywhere, quietly watching, gently guiding. You need not call for him, for he is already here. In every breath you take, in every beat of your heart, he remains, a guardian woven into the fabric of night. And that means you will never truly be alone again. The stars shimmer above, slow and steady, like a lullaby. They begin to dim now, not gone, but softened. The sky becomes velvet black, smooth, tender, infinite. The world invites you inward, deeper, quieter still, toward the gentle doorway of sleep, waiting, open, kind. Your body feels heavy, sinking deeper into the earth's embrace. Your arms and legs, loose and quiet, melt into stillness. Your chest rises, falls, steady as ocean tides, each breath slower, gentler, as though sleep itself is breathing you. You need do nothing, only allow the drift to continue. A brook nearby murmurs its final lullaby of the night. Its water glides over stones, a sound older than language. That sound flows into your dreams, weaving into your rest. It repeats endlessly, rhythm without urgency, pattern without end, carrying you further, deeper, softer, into dreamlike silence. The forest, too, begins to quiet, as though asleep with you. The wind gentles, the leaves hush, the owls grow still. Every creature rests, every branch slows, every root steadies. The entire woodland breathes together in a chorus of calm. And you, nestled beneath the oak, are part of that chorus. Your mind has grown light, like a lantern fading in fog. Thoughts drift away, slow and lazy, dissolving into night air. Each one gone leaves more space for stillness inside. That stillness expands, filling you completely, sweetly, fully, until there is only quiet, only peace, only rest. The oak whispers one final time, a soft farewell. It reminds you, sleep is not a departure, but a return to safety, to silence, to softness. A return to yourself, the part that has always known peace. You have found the path, and the path leads home. Home is not a place outside, it is here, within. In your breath, in your heart, in your resting body. That is the gift of the oak, the gift of Rowan. To remind you that home is always within reach. And tonight, you are already there. The stars close their eyes. The brook hushes, the moss deepens. The world itself grows still, holding you in absolute quiet. You are safe, wrapped in forest, wrapped in dream, wrapped in night. Every part of you knows it, feels it, believes it. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to carry. Inhale now, slow, gentle, One last deep breath of night. Exhale now, complete, releasing into the arms of sleep. Your journey is over, your wandering done. You have reached the ancient oak and you are home. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Your eyelids feel heavier, soft, drifting closed, surrendering. Your body feels looser, warmer, safe, sinking deeper down. Your mind feels empty, open, quiet, spacious, free. Sleep is here, waiting, soft, surrounding. Sleep is here, already beginning to hold you. Rowan rests, the oak stands, the forest breathes, the stars fade. Everything aligned, everything at peace, everything perfect. You join them, one with night, one with stillness. You are the oak, the moss, the star, the brook. You are part of the timeless dream. And so you drift, gentle, safe, deeper into slumber, deeper into dreams, softer than words, endless as sky. Deeper into rest, healing, restoring, renewing. Deeper, calmer, quieter, until the story is only sleep. Until nothing remains but peace.